Hey guys, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Resident Evil 0. We are ready to...
Let's go!
We're ready to go to the water motif door on the second floor. Right up here. And explore basically pretty much the rest of the training facility, with the exception of kind of one room. Okay. And you're probably hearing that, of course. There are roaches that have spawned in the room that we had that boss fight with the massive centipede. We have to deal with them because that is a room that I need to go up to. Alright. Stop it. I'm still sort of readjusting to the controls. We use the facility key and you don't seem to need this key anymore. Throw it away. I feel like when I was younger, I was more capable of like...
Okay.
I was more capable of sort of adjusting to controls more quickly. Alright, I'm gonna leave her back here because I forget. Is he gonna spawn right now? Let's check it out. Yeah. That's two. Shit. Leech zombies are so fucking annoying. So they do usually take 3 hits. So I remember there was one here. There might be 1 or 2 more that we have to deal with. And I have 6 more Molotov cocktails. So let's start exploring. There's quite a few rooms to explore in here, so I'm just gonna try to be very systematic about this. Try to make sure... I think there's another one in here, maybe? Is there not? Yeah, there is. Here you go. So they do take 3. Okay. That's the second one in a row that I have found. So the vice handle, that is definitely a key item that we're gonna need. From the looks of it, someone was using these machines until very recently. I think, was this where William, Birkin, and Wesker were sitting? It looks like, because it looks like Wesker was sitting here and talking into that microphone. Other Wesker, I mean. Or am I wrong? I have no idea. These papers look like they once contained images of something, but they've long since deteriorated beyond use. Let's go. Alright. So I think there's at least one more leech zombie that I might need to deal with. So let's go. I have like 3 more Molotov cocktails that I can use. Alright, so this room I actually need both characters in, so I'm gonna get Rebecca to come over here. So let's switch over to her real quick. Hopefully it should be okay for her to run in here. I don't think the leech zombies respawn once you kill them. Yeah, look at that. Smooth sailing. Love it. But I do believe there is one more leech zombie in this area that I have to deal with or avoid. Nice camera angle. Let's see how good Wesker is at playing the piano. Actually, you know what? Wait a second. Let's have Rebecca do it. Oh my god. Wesker, honey, I can't see. Yeah, get out of the way. The piano's covered with dust, but it looks playable. Play the piano? Let's see how Rebecca fares. So Rebecca's not so great. But fortunately, we got Wesker here. I guess that's meant to be a reference to the first game, which of course takes place the day after this game. Where if you play, you know, Chris's campaign... I hope I have enough space for this stuff. Let's pick up that first. I think there's also bottles in here that I pick up. But also importantly, that battery we need. So I think that's meant to... the piano sequence is meant to be a reference to Chris's campaign in Resident Evil 1, where of course Rebecca's the one to play the piano, but she needs to practice. So I guess in this game she doesn't have time to practice. But in the first game I guess she does, so she's able to play the Moonlight Sonata for Chris. At least that's what I think is what's going on. And I find it funny that it's Wesker, of course. And I believe the, you know, that the whole sequence in, well, the whole storyline in Resident Evil 6 with Wesker having a kid. She picked up the battery.
Follow me.
Fine.
I'll go check over there.
Fine.
I'm gonna leave Rebecca alone in this room for the time being. However... No, let's go together first.
Come.
Okay.
Let's go. I think it's when we're running back, that's when the final leech zombie spawns here, I believe. I might be mistaken, though. Oh, shit. That's not good. So anyway, Resident Evil 6, you know, Jake has... Wesker has a son named Jake. And he... Should we actually go here first? Wait, which way is it? The door. To their right. Which is over here. Let's go here first. And I believe Jake's mother was like a piano player or something. Oh crap. Let's just do that so I don't accidentally waste a Molotov. That move is absolutely sick and I love it. It just takes off their heads. Oh my gosh. Incredible. Stop. That is so useful. Now I regret not remembering it earlier for this playthrough. Ugh. Obedience. Give me that, please. Thank you. Okay, that's the second of 3 tablets that we're gonna need to eventually make it to the next main area
Roger.
of the game.
This is your chance.
Okay.
So hopefully... Just run. I think there is a leech zombie that's gonna spawn in that hallway that we're leaving right now. This hallway that we're leaving. And... that's when we're on our way back. There's an assortment of laboratory equipment that doesn't seem to be anything of interest. Okay, but I brought Rebecca along because I wanted to pick up some items, of course. Oh, shit. We are out of space. God damn it. Yeah, this really sucks. Okay, so switch to Rebecca real quick so she could pick that up. Almost all of the equipment here looks badly worn. Some of the machines are even showing traces of rust. We do have a full heal that we can make here though, and there's even a first aid spray too. Inventory management is always a challenge in this game, isn't it? Alright, let me leave a couple things here for the time being. And this is mainly so we can... Okay, yeah, no, I get it. I get the human bones thing. There's another herb that I want to pick up so I can make a full heal. There we go. That's what I was looking for. So now I gotta make a decision in terms of coming back here, because I do want to... There's more bottles to pick up. Who has the empty bottles? Rebecca does, so that's good. Oops. Excuse me. Good grief. They're giving us a ton of empty bottles, but no gasoline for what we want. At least what I want. Shit.
Stay there.
Roger.
Alright, hopefully I don't miss with any of these, because that's gonna be a problem. I'm leaving Rebecca in here too. So I'm hoping this all works out. Hi. Okay. Okay. You can see how annoying these things are, right? Damn it. I really want to kill him. That's two. Danger. Ooh. Well, that's a problem. I took a lot of damage right there. Come on. Please tell me he's dead. Christ almighty. Oh my god, I can't believe I was in danger. Luckily I checked my status. Unbelievable. Alright, well there went one of the full heals I worked so hard to get. Alright, what else? Because there's shotgun shells here. Oh, I used two items. The Molotov cocktails and the full heal. Got it. Alright. So unfortunately, that kind of worked out. Not the way I would have liked, but
This
hey.
is your chance.
Roger.
Okay. I just didn't want to leave any items back here and have to come all the way back here. Okay, Wesker, that's enough. That's enough running. Alright, so now it should be a straight shot. We are done with this part of the facility. And we're almost done with the training facility as a whole. And there's one more tablet for us to pick up. And luckily, it's not as difficult, quote-unquote, to get that tablet as it was to get this second one. Alright. So for now, we'll go back to the main hall, because thankfully the third and final tablet is here in this area. Actually, right outside the main entrance. But we needed the... Oh, right. But we needed the... Oh, I guess she's not near enough to me yet. We needed the battery. I'm not even sure if I really need both of the characters out here, but it's fine. Yeah, and thankfully it's pretty calm out here. There's no enemies or anything out here. The only thing is that the bridge has collapsed in the middle. Beyond the precipice, you see nothing but pitch darkness. So you can't really proceed that way. Solidly built wire mesh. Despite its age, it shows no signs of decay. There's nothing like tucked in the corner, right? No. Just making sure there's no like herbs or anything that I could make use of. So this is why we needed the battery. Just so we could be able to operate this wait. Oh, maybe is the button right here? Oh, it was right where the battery was. That makes sense. So yeah, I believe Jake's mother in Resident Evil 6 was a piano player of some sort.
I don't need this.
Roger.
And yeah, as I suspected, I think in a previous video I mentioned, I was sort of speculating. So it is DC Douglas. It sounds like him. DC Douglas, of course, is the voice actor of Wesker in Resident Evil 5. It makes sense because they used the model from Resident Evil 5. They used the Resident Evil 5 version of Wesker for Wesker mode here. And he did not return to record any new lines. So these are lines, I think, taken from Resident Evil 5, if I'm not mistaken, that you hear whenever, you know, Wesker's giving commands to Rebecca. You know, I just kind of, every time I play Resident Evil 5, I just sort of muse about how cheesy of a villain Wesker is, and yet how I kind of miss him as a villain. And how the games that came after, not including the remakes of the second and third games, so really RE6 and RE7, how you kind of had new villains that they had to sort of introduce. I particularly didn't, I mean, I just finished the Resident Evil 6 Let's Play. I particularly didn't care much for what was his name, Derek Sim. I just played Resident Evil 6 and that's how unmemorable. Oh god, okay. How unmemorable he was as a villain. And Carla Rodimus. And then of course Resident Evil 7 you had, I mean, well, you could argue, were the Bakers really villains, or were they just kind of pawns in like the grander scheme of the game? You know, you can argue that. Let's see. Alright, so now I'm sort of planning for the next, that's not what I meant to pick up, by the way. For the next phase of this. Oh, wait a second. There's a file here that I forgot to read. My apologies, it's right here. Regulations for trainees. Training facility mission. This training facility will raise a new generation of model employees to serve the future of Umbrella Corp. Applying the strictest and most rigorous of training standards, this facility will, without regard for gender, race, or creed, produce only the best candidates to be the future global leaders of Umbrella Corporation. We look forward to the development of your leadership qualities. Training facility guidelines. Discipline, obedience, unity. Those are the 3 tablets that we just picked up. These 3 words are the basic principles which govern Umbrella Corporation employees and are to be considered the law of this facility. Keep these words in mind at all times. Devote yourselves to your training. Bring honor to yourselves and the corporation. James Marcus, Director, Umbrella Corporation Management Training Facility, not Military Training Facility. My mistake, sorry. Alright. I'd forgotten to read that file before, sorry about that. Oh, she doesn't have enough space for that. Very well. I do want to bring this along though. Please, give me. Thank you. I will take that. What do we have? It's got grenade rounds. So that's all well and good. Okay, what do we have as Wesker? We've got the shotgun. That's... I can't pick that up anyway. It would be interesting to see if this game ever got remade, which, you know, I would want them to remake this game. Of course I want them to remake Code Veronica as well. I would certainly want them to remake Code Veronica and this game before they remake Resident Evil 4, but I don't know if that's gonna happen.
I don't need this.
Roger.
Wanted to leave her behind for a moment. There's, I think, 4 roaches here, by the way. And I only have 7 rounds? I think I killed a few. Wait a second. I got 2 left. Better make them count. Are they all dead? Well, holy cow, that worked out. Look at that. 4.
This is your chance.
Roger.
Alright, she should be on her way. It'll be interesting to see if they remake this game how they would handle the whole inventory management type of deal. Especially because the remakes we got for RE2 and RE3 were, you know, basically using the RE engine. So, Rebecca, go ahead and grab that, please. Thank you. And I'm just sort of planning the next few moments of this Let's Play. So I'm thinking what I could do is... Oh. Why am I not... Oh, because he was on the ladder climbing. Okay, he couldn't leave the item. No problem. So those items need to be here. They need to be put right here. But once I put those items in there, what's gonna happen is that this whole telescope room is gonna move. And I'm not gonna be able to really access this door. I won't be able to go through anymore because basically this room that I'm in, the observatory, I guess you can call it, is gonna, I forget if it goes down. I think it goes down, like it drops a floor. So that's gonna make it a lot more sort of inconvenient for me to sort of get back. So that's why I want to make sure I'm grabbing a few items before I go that way. Just look at the map really quick. What kinds of items have I? So I got a full heal there. I've got acid rounds there. I don't want the acid rounds quite yet. I think I want flame rounds, which are down there. And also my shotgun is completely empty, so that's a problem. but luckily I have. Alright. 4 is better than 0, I suppose. And this too, importantly. Napalm grenades. I call them flame rounds. So what we're going to do... Alright, Rebecca has space to do this. I'm gonna leave the grenade rounds behind. And I'm gonna give that to Billy straight away. Wesker. So I feel a bit better about... I'm also thinking of something here. That I am gonna need the hook shot too, eventually. I'm kind of planning ahead. I am gonna need the hook shot. I think I'm gonna need the hook shot a couple more times in this game. Yeah, we're gonna take that, because that's gonna be coming up. There is actually a boss fight coming up not too long from now. So, once that boss fight is done, then I need the hook shot. So, let's make our way, and now now I'll be able to use the tablet. Now I feel more comfortable with, like, you know, with the items that I have. So we're gonna make our way in here. So it would be interesting to see a Resident Evil 0 remake in the RE engine. I can't imagine what else they would use. The RE engine just works so well. And I think the remake of the second game was just so well executed. And personally, I feel like the third one would have been well executed had it not felt sort of rushed. There's a message, the 3 fundamental principles of the Umbrella Corporation. And yeah, there's one of them. Unity. Okay. I'll just have Rebecca do this all. Two down, 1 to go. And last but not least, obedience. As a matter of fact, it was the first one. Okay, so we were not able to go through that door before, but now we are able to. I didn't bother checking it because I knew it was sort of pointless. And yeah, I referenced that before, so you saw how the observatory just fell a level. Dropped a level. Not sure if I mentioned it in a previous video, but I do like the soundtrack to this game. There's a lot of moments where there's a lot of moments where a song plays in one game and in one room and one room only, and it's just kind of interesting. All right, so this is good. This represents another moment where Billy and I were... Damn it.
You stay here.
Fine.
Where Rebecca and Billy get separated, so she has to stand on that pressure plate. Otherwise, I'm not able to get in here as Billy. I guess you could do it as Rebecca. having Billy stand on it, but I like to... Stop. I like to send Billy in here. There's an altar here. Despite its aura of divinity, you can't help but sense something ominous about it. My. Ah, shoot. I forgot to leave these in the previous room. My bad. Alright, so, Napalm Grenades. This all combined. So we have 12 napalm rounds that we're gonna need. That that are gonna come in handy. And then... also pick those up, those shotgun shells. And of course, as you can hear, the soundtrack is clearly indicating this is a save room, and there it is. And for very good reason. Because as soon as we leave this room, we're gonna trigger a boss fight. And unfortunately, I just realized I am out of time in this video. I'm sorry to do that, kind of leave you guys with a cliffhanger for a boss fight, but here you go. Yeah, I'm just about out of time for this video. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Next time with this Let's Play, on the next episode of this Let's Play, we're gonna fight a giant bat. So I hope you guys will join me then. Thanks for watching.